and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm back with another super exciting store-bought slime review. We're going to be reviewing slimes I purchased from Five Below versus Walmart versus Target and seeing which store has the better slimes. A little update with the shop, we are moving this week, so a new fall slime shop restock will be coming very soon. So if you guys want to stay up to date with when the shop is going to be restocked, you can subscribe to our newsletter or you can follow my Instagram at @BoAboutSlimes or on TikTok, itsKristiii. And for today's post notification shout out, there are two of you guys, and the first one goes out to Hufflepuff Plays and Fidgets and More ASMR. Thank you guys so much for having your post notifications on, and if you guys want to get shouted out in my next video, make sure you click the little bell after you subscribe and comment down below when you have done that. Also, since I can't take a lot of these slimes with me on the move, I have been posting a bunch of slime smoothies on TikTok, so make sure you guys check out those videos because they are super fun. Gonna keep this intro nice and short, so let's get right into the first slime. Woo! First up, from the Target slimes, we have a Play-Doh Super Cloud Slime. These Play-Doh Super Cloud Slimes are definitely not what you would expect when you think of a cloud slime because they're actually foam slimes. Right out of the container, this slime was a little bit stiff to stretch. It almost felt like it was a little bit dried out, and I also noticed there was quite a bit of bead fallout while I was stretching it, which I really wasn't a fan of. It also has an elastic-like stretch to it, and it makes some weird sounds that weren't really satisfying as I was stretching it. It almost sounds like when you're scratching styrofoam. It's like that squeaky sound that I just really don't like, if that makes any sense. The one good thing about this slime is that it's very inflating, which is not very common with store-bought slimes. I also did like the scent of it. It does have a light grape scent, which smelled really good. Overall though, I'm gonna have to rate this one a 4 out of 10. It wasn't my favorite. Next up, from Target, we have a Nickelodeon slime in Unicorn Stretch. I thought that was a really interesting name for a slime, and I was just hoping it was going to be extra stretchy. It's a clear purple slime, and it definitely was not what I was expecting at all. There was a liquid just spilling out of the container that somehow separated from the slime itself, and the slime just felt so gooey, and it falls apart as you play with it. I've never had a Nickelodeon slime like this before, and I've reviewed so many of them. It was just so messy to play with, and the beads were also falling out everywhere. I'm so sad because I thought this was going to be a decent slime. Maybe it was just a bad one that I bought. Let me know if you purchased this one before and what you thought of it, but it's getting a 1 out of 10 from me. And lastly, from Target, we have another Nickelodeon slime. This one is in Rainbow Taffy. I can see where they were going with this slime, but it looks like the colors just mixed quite a bit, so it's not really rainbow anymore. You can still see some of the colors, but it mostly mixed into this greenish, bluish color. The texture of this slime is really thick and bouncy. It's not the stretchiest slime, so it does have to be stretched pretty slowly while you're playing with it to prevent ripping. But on a scale for stretchiness, I would rate it a little bit higher than most store-bought slimes. I can't quite figure out what it scented like. It has some sort of light scent that I really didn't mind. It's a decent slime for poking, and it also has some nice bubble pops too. And I actually like the final color of this slime. You would think rainbow would turn into like a brownish color, but it looks more like a deep turquoise color. I'm gonna rate this slime a 7.5 out of 10. Next up, from Five Below, we have a donut glaze slime. This slime looks so pretty in the container, and it also comes with 3 donut charms and a packet of sprinkles. It's a pretty pink pigmented slime, and I just noticed that it matches my nails perfectly. So I just decided to add the sprinkles to this slime, and I started to mix it in, and I had a feeling the sprinkles weren't going to stick very well because the slime is really thick. And I was right about that. It's a lot less stretchy than the Nickelodeon slime, and it's a little less bouncy, so it is a little stiff when it comes to trying to stretch it out. I love how it looks with all the sprinkles in it, but like I said, there was some fallout because they just weren't sticking that well to the slime. I'd say it was a good deal for the 3 charms and also getting to add in your own sprinkles, but the texture just wasn't working for me. I'm gonna rate this one a 5 out of 10. Moving on to our next Five Below slime, we have a pom-pom squishy bucket of slime. The packaging of this one is so cute, but I just had a bad feeling about the texture as soon as I started to pull it out of the container. I just knew there might be problems with the squishy pieces in it. The addition of the squishy pom-poms was a nice touch to the slime because they complemented the slime really well and were fun to squish, but the overall texture of the slime was just not good because it does not stretch at all. I would consider this more of a putty-like texture. It just breaks and rips apart into chunks no matter how you play with it. It's also an unscented slime, so unfortunately this one's getting a 1 out of 10 from me. And lastly, for our Walmart slimes, we have another Nickelodeon one. This one is in Blue Moon Ice Cream, and I've reviewed a Blue Moon Ice Cream slime before, but it was a clear slime and a different texture, so I wanted to try this one out. It's a milky colored slime that's filled with rainbow colored beads, similar to Unicorn Stretch, and it also came with a surprise packet that has 2 ice cream charms in it. So cute. The texture of this slime is similar to the Rainbow Taffy slime. It has a bouncy, jiggly texture to it, but it's a little bit stretchier than the Rainbow one. It's also a great slime for poking, and it has some really good bubble pops. It has to be stretched a little slowly to prevent ripping, but it is a fairly stretchy slime for a store-bought one. This was really enjoyable for me. I love when store-bought slimes actually stretch. If this slime was scented, I couldn't really tell what the scent was. I have a feeling it's unscented, but I could totally be wrong. Either way, I love this one though. It's getting a 10 out of 10 from me. Next up from Walmart, we have another Nickelodeon slime. This is a clear jelly cube slime in strawberry jelly. It's a thick, clear slime that's filled with jelly cube pieces, and it also has some white beads in it for added texture, which I thought was a nice touch. It's another slime that has to be stretched slowly to prevent ripping, which is pretty common with these Nickelodeon slimes, it seems. But it's fairly easy to stretch, and it also inflates quite a bit due to the clear base. If you want a store-bought slime that has some great bubble pops, I highly recommend this one. You're gonna trap more air pockets with the jelly cube pieces in it as you inflate it, just giving you better bubble pops. It's a great slime for poking too, and it's so satisfying squishing the jelly cube pieces into the slime and just hearing the sounds of it squishing. I'd have to say this was probably my favorite slime so far, more than the Blue Moon Ice Cream, because it does have a sweet strawberry scent that smells amazing. Highly recommend this slime for ASMR if you see it in stores. You will not regret it. 10 out of 10. And lastly, from Walmart, we have a whipped Bingsu Cutie slime from Compound Kings. Packaging of this slime is so cute. It comes with a mystery packet with a charm inside, and I got this little unicorn cat charm. It comes with 3 bright colored Bingsu bead slimes and also 2 white ones, and I love how they're all separate and individual packets. The white slimes have such an amazing texture. It's one of my favorite store-bought textures. They're like a snow butter slime. I'm pretty sure I reviewed this one before. I thought the colors of this one would be different because the packaging was different, but I just wanted to try it out again. So I mixed the 3 Bingsu bead slimes together, and it turned into a pretty orange color that just reminded me of a sunset. It has a fairly strong scent to it that smells like vanilla cake, and it smells so good. The Bingsu bead slime is definitely not the stretchiest, but you can get some decent pops from it, which I really liked. I remember previously when I tried mixing the white slime in, the texture got a little bit stiff, so I just took a little piece and wanted to try mixing some in. It did make the slime rip, so I just decided to leave it out and just play with the 2 slimes on their own. I would recommend the store-bought slime, but I would suggest not mixing the white slime in, so you can also have 2 different slime textures, or you can try mixing in a small piece like I did, but it wasn't my favorite texture at all. Overall though, I'm gonna rate this one an 8 out of 10. guys this week. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel and watching today's video. As I said earlier, the shop is moving and so is my whole filming setup. So things are gonna be changing quite a bit with the whole setup once we get moved into the new place, and I can't wait to share everything with you guys. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok and Instagram to stay up to date with everything. I'm posting on there daily so you won't miss out on anything. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit the red subscribe button down below and join the fam. I'd love to have you guys. Thank you all for watching until the end of the video. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!